Greetings, St. Paul's Church. I enjoyed something I read in a daily devotional a few days ago from Our Daily Bread. And the scripture is Proverbs 15:1, King James Version. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. You know, this is a very beautifully written verse, King James. One more time. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. I'm going to read just a few words from the devotional section. As a young man, journalist Sebastian Junger traveled the U.S. and wrote about it. One day in the 1980s, he entered a restroom in the Florida Keys and found hateful graffiti scrawled on the walls. Most of it targeted Cuban immigrants, but one message apparently from a Cuban stood out. It read, "Thank God the rest of the people in this country are warm and caring and welcomed me in 1962. Junger observed, "The very worst things about America were on that men's room wall, and the very best." Last Sunday at church, I mentioned how I've never been to a hockey game. And during the coffee hour, we had some vibrant discussion about professional hockey. And someone mentioned that people really enjoy watching the fistfights and how it's incredible. In any other sport, you're not allowed to beat someone up. And in the real world, on the street, you'll get arrested for it. But in hockey, they let you fight. And some people go to the hockey game to watch the fight. I've never been to NASCAR. I've never watched a professional car racing event anywhere. But many people have told me that they're really there to see the car crashes. Humanity's weird. A lot of us enjoy watching a car crash, enjoy watching a fight. I remember in grade school, all the way up to high school, when a fight broke out, all the kids would gather and I'm sorry to say this, and get so excited to watch the fight. And I remember one time in high school, a teacher that we all loved, his name was Miguel Brito, Mr. Brito. He came, he broke up the fight, and he yelled at us, all of us watching, saying, "How could you just watch and not do anything?" And I felt so guilty inside. Why am I sharing this? In the devotional, it talks about how people in this world are so nasty, angry, evil. In the writer's words, it showed the worst of humanity on that wall. People are looking for a fight. They want to pick a fight with anyone and everyone. And yet the writer said on that wall was the worst of humanity, but also the best of humanity, because a Cuban man who read all this hate towards his own people was able to turn the situation around. And I love it, with so much grace and wit, was able to say, well, I thank God that the rest of America is loving and accepting and allowed me to immigrate decades ago. I think this one verse from the Proverbs is so powerful, because you and I will face many situations where we see aggression, and we see, sometimes we're a third party watching a car crash about to happen. And excuse the cliche, but you can either take water and put the fire out, or you can take gasoline and make the fire even worse and more destructive. You know what the right answer is. As a person who loves God and fears God, be a peacemaker. Be a man of peace. Be a woman of peace. especially when it's not third party, but when it involves you and someone's trying to pick a fight with you. Take the high road, be the classy person, brush it off, and find a way to use your words to bring the situation down, not to make it worse. And I just want to leave you with that word. And I want to thank you for watching this week's video, and looking forward to seeing you on Sunday.